Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 25 comics from my own personal collection that I think everybody should have. This is my own opinion, so you can go and buy them, or it's up to you guys, but this is my own personal opinion. Today in the number one spot I'm going to be showing the New Mutants 99. I believe this is the first appearance of Pharaoh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe so. Sooner or later I'm gonna end up getting New Mutants 100, the first appearance of X-Force, so that's next in my buying list. On the number 2 spot I'm gonna be putting Deadpool versus Wolverine, but it's called Old Man Logan. I like the fact that these two guys are always fighting, and Deadpool is in love with Wolverine, especially in the movie. He's always talking about him. I also got number 2 and number 3 of the same series. I love this cover. Isn't this amazing? So yeah, if you guys have a chance, get this comics. Very fun to read. The next comic I have has to be this one, Civil War. This is the first print, number 1. Actually, I've been trying to get the whole collection 1 through 7, but very difficult to get. Actually, I have number 7 somewhere in my collection. That's only 2 comics I have from Civil War. I've been trying to get 2 to 6, but people don't sell them like that. They sell the whole collection all together. The next comic I have is this one, Flashback, the X-Men number 1. Actually, I got this one a couple weeks ago, and it's a very good story. I never got to experience the true reason why Magneto is the way he is, why he's always angry at the world. And by reading this comic, you get to see how he really is and what he wants, I guess, for the other mutants. It's a very good comic book. If you guys have a chance to get it, definitely get it and read it. It's a good story. The next comic, it has to be this one, X-Men number 1. Actually, I have the same comic, 2 different versions of it. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm sorry about that. It's the same comic, 2 different variants. This one I got it today. This one I've been having it for a while. This one is in pretty bad condition, but this one is in really good condition. I'm glad I got this cover. I like this cover a little bit better than that one, but yeah. X-Men number 1. The next comic I have here is X Factor number 15. I believe this is the first appearance of Archangel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to read the book. The comic by itself is in pretty bad conditions. It got creases and couple rips in the pages, but otherwise it's pretty awesome. I think I got it for $2 or $3, which it wasn't that bad. I wish I could have gotten it for less, but it's alright. The next comic I have here is X-Force number 1. I know everybody has this, but this comic is pretty good. I haven't opened it. It's still in its original bag, and the trading cards are all inside. I don't think I'm ever gonna open this, but I'm probably gonna buy another copy to open it and have a chance to read it. The next comic I have is X4 number 5. Don't have much to say about this one, but I know it's important, but I don't remember for what. But yeah, it's in pretty good condition. No creases, no nothing. The next comic I have here, Fantastic Four 121. Returning the Silver Surfer. So I like this comic. I read a couple months ago. Don't actually remember the story very well, but it's pretty awesome. The next comic I have here is Fantastic Four 181. I think I ended up paying a couple dollars for it. Not much. That's why I put it here, because it's in pretty good condition. Got a couple creases over here, but otherwise very good shape. This next comic I got a few years back. I bought it off eBay. It's a special issue, holiday issue. It's Batman 247. Back then I got the comic because it was very cheap. I think I got it for $1.50. Now I've been looking at it and the price has gone up. Not desperately a lot for me to go sell it, but it's alright that I have it in my collection. I love Batman. I think Batman is one of my favorite superheroes. I think I said it on the first video that I made, but yeah, I'm glad I got this comic. The next comic I have is this one, Batman 607. It's when they killed Deathshot. And I just noticed this a couple weeks ago, which I think it's amazing. It's the fact that they put that. We remember 9/11. I haven't seen it in any other comic. This is the first comic I've seen it on. There's probably many other comics that have it, but if you guys have a comic from that particular year that it has that, just write the comment down. The next comic I have here is The Amazing Spiderman 114. This comic I got it very cheap, a few dollars I believe, a few years back. Now on eBay it's going almost for $100, but it goes up and down. The prices are different every time I look. The next comic I have is The Amazing Spiderman 105. This comic is pretty decent, pretty good. The Spidey Slayer, I believe, is the first appearance of it. I could be wrong, but it's a good comic. I think it's one of the oldest comics I have in my collection. I could be wrong. I think I have a couple gold issues, but that's for the next video I make. The last video I said I had Miss Marvel 18 and 17, but I never had the chance to get number 16. Well, I ended up getting it. Ended up finding it very cheap. I think I found it in a dollar bin, and I had to get it. So now I have the cameo Mystique, and I have the first appearance of Mystique, full appearance. So it's pretty awesome. Miss Marvel, I think it's a good superhero. The next one I think I'm gonna go for is Miss Marvel #1, but I need to find it cheap. I don't want to spend too much money on it. The next comic is Wolverine 64. I fell in love with this cover the first time I saw it, and it's one of the greatest villains he's fighting, Sabretooth. So I like this cover a lot. I think that was the only reason I ended up getting this comic, for the cover. Another comic that came out a few years back. A couple weeks ago. Not a few years back. Sorry about that, people. A few weeks ago is this one, Doomsday Clock. There's many other versions of it. I think you can get one with Batman in the cover. You can get one where there's color, but I like this one better. I like the black and white better. Love how Superman is falling apart. So yeah, I think I ended up paying $5 for it, and the guy ended up giving me a poster for free, which was pretty good. We're almost done with my countdown. The next comic want to show you guys is this one. It's Marvel Tales starring Spiderman 186. I believe this is a reprint of I can't remember, but I believe this is a reprint. The Amazing Spider-Man, I think it has a comic book with the same exact cover. If I'm wrong, correct me on the comment section. But I love Spider-Man, so I try to get as much as I can from it, as many comic books I can. Another comic book that I think is also a reprint, because I believe the Amazing Spider-Man number 11 has the same cover. A little bit different, but pretty similar is this one. Marvel Tales number 146. I think the Amazing Spider-Man number 11 shows the first appearance of Electro. And it's very similar. Spider-Man touching him, falling off, and he leaves. So I believe this is also a reprint of it. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, I like Electro. They don't give him too much credit. He looks funny in his costume, but otherwise he's a pretty good villain. People don't give him the credit he should have. The next comic I have is Iron Fist number 2. I ended up getting this one today. I ended up getting it for I think I paid $7 for it, which is in pretty good condition. I'm sorry for the glare. It got a couple creases up in the corners, but otherwise it's in really good condition. I wish I had Iron Fist number 1, but this will do for now until my collection starts to get bigger. The next comic I'm gonna put is Act of Vengeance, Avenger Spotlight. This is number 26. I love this cover with Iron Man and Hawkeye. Hawkeye is not one of my favorite superheroes, but Iron Man is. I believe I have only one comic of Iron Man for now. I haven't been looking for a Iron Man lately, but later on I'm gonna get more. The next comic is Marvel Team Up number 5, featuring Spider-Man. I got this comic book off my comic book store, and I've been looking online for this comic in particular, but I haven't seen it. I see different covers. I don't know if there's more covers, but I haven't seen this comic book in particular. If anyone's seen it or if anyone has this in their collection, just comment on the video. But yeah, I think by the way, I love Howard the Duck is over here in the background, just chilling there, all scared. But yeah, I got this comic book a few years back. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I don't think I paid more than $5. But yeah, if anyone can give me a heads up to see if there's different covers for this particular comic, just let me know. The next comic I'm going to be showing is going to be The Amazing Spider-Man number 360. I think this is the first full appearance of Cardiac. Is it? I believe so. I know 359 has a cameo, so I think this one has the full appearance of it. And 361 also has a full appearance of Cardiac. Could be wrong. That's the next comic I'm also gonna be getting. 361. And for the last comic book of today, it's gonna be Battlestar Galactica number 1. There's nothing special about it, just that it's a number 1. Actually, I have 2 and 3 also somewhere in my collection. I don't feel like taking it out, but yeah, Battlestar Galactica number 1. Not a very important comic book, I guess. I don't think a lot of people go for it, but I put it in here since it's a number 1. I think people should have it. And I believe that's it for today. Thank you for watching my videos. Peace.